Hey guys, I hope you're so excited to see us today because we are so excited that you clicked play and came to work out with us the end of this brutal week of workouts that Mr. Torture over here wrote for us. This has been a tough week, but the structure is a tiny bit different today, and I actually think it's going to be a really good workout. So if you're new to Dollar Workout Club, welcome. I'm Natalie, this is Lynn, this is Drew, and we structure our workouts so that anybody at any fitness level can do them. So if you're a beginner, you're going to follow green. If you're intermediate, you're going to follow yellow. And if you're advanced, you're going to follow red. So what we're going to do is take a second to show you the modifications for each color level, for each exercise, and then the actual workout, we're all going to do the same movements, just modified each move slightly differently. So Lynn's going to show you the green and the yellow for me. At the green level, what you do, we're doing a tricep dip. So you sit on the ground with your feet directly behind you and your feet on the floor, just like she's showing you here. And then you hinge at your elbow so that way you lean backwards and then you push your body weight back up. So that way you're really using this tricep muscle right here to push your weight off the ground. At the red and yellow level, the movement is exactly the same. The only difference is that red puts a weight on their lap. If you don't have dumbbells, you can use a child. You can use anything around your weight or your house that's heavy. And
just made me laugh. It's true. We actually have used our kids. For some reason that just made me laugh.
Just use your kids. All right, and then what you do is you just put your feet out, focus on putting your weight on your heels, and then you just dip at your elbow, and so then you're using your tricep muscle to push your body weight back up. Ooh, and that's tough. Okay, the next move, red, yellow, green, are doing the exact same movement. The only difference is the amount of weight that you're going to hold in your hands, and you're going to do what are called a hammer curl. So you're standing with your feet shoulder width apart, palms facing each other, and then you're just going to take that weight, bring it up to your shoulders, and then bring the weight back down, just like we're showing you here. The only part of your arm that should be moving is from your elbow to your wrist. The rest of your body should be completely stationary. The next move we're doing are behind
the
neck, tricep extensions. And so red, yellow, and green are doing the exact same movement. The only difference is the amount of weight. And what you do is you stand just like they're showing you. And then what you do is hold the weight with your palms facing each other, hinge at the elbows, trying to keep your elbows tucked in close to your head. And then you push that weight back up towards the ceiling. The key here is that you want to almost imagine that there's a soccer ball in between your elbows as you're lifting that weight up, so that way they don't flail in and out. The next move we're doing are scooping curls. Again, red, yellow, and green are the exact same. You're going to stand with feet shoulder width apart. Start with your palms facing each other and the weight up here by your chin. And then what you're going to do is bring the weight down, rotate your hands, and then scoop that, I can't say this properly, then bring the weight back up like a normal bicep curl. And the reason we call them scooping curls is because it's almost like you're scooping an ice cream cone. The key here is that you want to make sure that your palms are facing each other as you come down and that your palms are facing out as you come up. The next move we're doing is a tricep kickback. Red, yellow, and green are the same. What you're going to do is hinge at the waist so that way your back is flat or slightly angled, and then you're just going to push those weights behind you, flexing your tricep muscle as you do that, and keeping your elbows close into your body, just like we're showing you here. And then the last move we're doing is a bicep curl with a twist. So what you're going to do is stand with feet shoulder width apart, palms, you're going to start with your palms facing each other, and then as you bring that weight up, you're going to rotate your wrists halfway through the movement, so that way your palms are facing towards your body, just like we're showing you here. Sometimes this is called an Arnold curl. We're just calling it bicep curl with a twist. All right, that was a lot of movements that we showed you, so if you're feeling a little bit confused, don't worry. Everything's going to be written on the screen. Lynn and I are going to go ahead and get started with the warm-up, starting with some arm circles. I want you guys to follow along with us while you listen to Drew explain how today's workout is going to be structured.
All right, you guys, very similar to the past few days, except we're bumping up the reps here, okay? So what we're doing is we're doing 20 reps of each exercise, 20 dips, 20 hammer curls, 20 behind the neck tricep extensions, 20 scooping curls, 20 tricep kickbacks, and 20 bicep curls with a twist. Boom, that's one round.
Boom.
We still have 2 more rounds to go, so 3 total rounds of that. But don't worry, all of this will be on the screen for you to follow along. There will be a timer. We'll be prompting you throughout the movement, or you can just follow along with what we're doing, so you're not lost. You don't have to memorize all this, the whole rep scheme. It is a lot of reps, okay? So it's going to be a good burnout. So pick an appropriate weight, and remember, quality over quantity and maximum effort.
I was like 360 reps of arm movements. I'm going to die. Drew was like, looks easy, man. Looks easy.
Yeah, Drew always says that.
I know.
It doesn't get hard till about the 3rd round usually.
Butt kickers. All right, guys.
Get
I
that heart
want you
rate
guys-
up.
I want
This
you
is our
guys to
cardio for the
really
day.
Focus in your workout today on high intensity and really pushing hard through every single round. This is our last workout for the week, and let's just totally kill it, okay?
Yep.
Oh, let's do some more
Maximum
self-hugs.
Maximum effort.
Do some self-hugs here for a few seconds. Get your arms nice and stretched out. All right, make sure you have a weight that's
All right.
appropriate.
Okay.
So
Grab
those
those
dips.
weights. We're gonna get into dip position in 3, 2, 1, and do 20 dips. Now remember, at the green level, the further back you lean, the harder this movement's gonna be.
Nice job. Focus on quality form though. Keep those elbows tucked in.
Now we're all counting right along with you guys. So if you notice we're not talking as much as some other workouts, probably just because we're counting and trying to keep track. Now, this is one of those workouts where you guys may be going faster or slower than us. It's not a race. You don't have to transition from movements at the same pace that we do. We just want you guys to finish the workout. Oh man.
Yeah, this should be tough, you guys. We don't want you to feel like, you know, as you're doing each of these movements, you're just throwing the weight around because it's so light. We do want you to, if you are able to do it in a quick pace, that's great. But remember to really focus on form, quality over speed.
Yeah, you guys, you should have a weight that's heavy enough by the end of the 20 reps. Your arms are like on fire.
Yeah, by the end of those 20 hammer curls, even on round 1, you guys, that was tough. Okay, I'll probably have to start breaking up the reps for almost every movement by round 2, for sure. Keep those elbows tucked in on all these tricep moves, that's the key.
Good job, guys. I'm proud of you. We're about a minute and a half in. Okay, shake your arms out and you go right into the next movement.
Ooh,
Make sure on
good
these
job, you
scooping
guys.
curls that you're rotating the placement, your wrist placement. Make sure, one thing that helps me to keep proper form is that as I stand straight, I kind of squeeze my glutes together and I flex my stomach. And what that does is just ensures that you're having good form. What I don't want to see is your body swinging. I don't want you to go like this as you're trying to bring your weight up. Usually that's a sign that you're trying to lift too much weight. Good job, guys.
Break this up however you need to, you guys. For me, you know, I'm just getting to the point of exhaustion for my arms, so I am gonna have to start breaking up my reps. And hopefully you chose a challenging enough weight that you feel the same pretty shortly as well, if not already. You don't want it to be too easy. As you can tell, even though this is weight training, I'm actually sweating because I'm moving really quickly. As Drew likes to say, he doesn't do cardio, he just lifts things faster.
Yep.
So Drew, you finished the first round in 2.5 minutes. Think you can finish
Yeah.
in 7.5 total?
Yep,
Okay.
I already got it.
Okay.
No distractions though.
All
Can't
right,
be
you guys.
distracted.
Oh, I'm having to break that up. I'm gonna try to do 2 sets of 10. Really gonna try to challenge myself though and still keep the reps as high as possible.
Now you guys may have to be taking more breaks than we do, shaking out your arms every few seconds. If you do, don't feel bad about yourself. Like I've said a million times, if you've been a member for a while, all we ask is that you show up, that you give everything you have, and that you finish. So for us, it doesn't, we like to have friendly competition, but it really doesn't matter what pace you finish at as long as you finish.
Absolutely, and especially because you really want to make sure you picked a challenging enough weight. You really want to make sure you're doing good form throughout.
Okay, I finished that first round in 3.5 minutes, so that's now my goal for the remaining 2 rounds. Drew commented on this last time, but sometimes having quick transitions between exercises can make the difference between hitting your time goal or not.
Yeah.
I know when I was a track runner, a cross-country runner in college, our coach put a lot of emphasis on that, like speeding up around corners or speeding up if you're running around a tree or something like that. That was one way to really pick up some seconds where other people would slow down. It's the same with these workouts. Sometimes we tend to transition slowly in between exercise to exercise. You can easily pick up a few seconds that way.
Ooh, I know that we're trying to plow through this, you guys, and really challenge ourselves and get our heart rate up, but we're keeping good form throughout. So if you're struggling with form, you really do want to slow it down, okay? With all these movements, like Natalie said, if you squeeze your glutes and you squeeze your core, it'll help you stay in a good fixed position throughout the entire movement so you're not throwing your body weight around. We don't want you injuring yourself.
Yeah, as you know, I can tell I'm going fast here, but I'm trying to focus on form as well so I don't hurt myself.
Oh man, you guys, I had to take 3 breaks during these movements. My arms are definitely fatigued, and yours should be too.
Good job, Drew. You're gonna have to pick up the pace on the last round.
Last round's the easiest round. Just
Good.
here we go, shake it out, man.
Good job.
Nice job, you guys. Make sure you're doing full movements, full mobility. Shake it out as much as you need to. I've been taking at least 1 break in between every set.
Good job, guys. I'm really proud of you. This is a tough workout. Your arms should be completely burned out by the end of this workout.
Nice job, you guys. Oh, your arms should feel like jello. Nice job, you guys. Make sure you're doing the full movement, full mobility. If you need to break it up into just a couple reps at a time, that's okay. If you need to get a quick drink of water, that's okay. And don't worry about where we're at. If you've been working out with us all week, you know that we have all finished at different times during this whole week. Okay, this is you versus you, really building your strength and challenging yourself every day.
Oh, good job, guys.
Good job, you guys. Keep pushing yourself. I know it burns. Shake it out if you need to, but then get right back into it. Keep good form.
Good job, guys. I'm so proud of you. Now, you may just be finishing up your first round, and that's all right. Sometimes some people tell us that if they're pretty far behind where we're at, and sometimes that can feel kind of discouraging, what they'll do is they'll rewind the video to go back to the part of the workout that we're at, so that way they feel like they're finishing with us.
Oh, nice job.
Make sure when you're doing these tricep dips at the green level that you're not, I'll show you. What I don't want you to do is stick your elbows out like this. I really want you to focus on bringing your elbows directly behind you.
Oh, oh man. Once you hit fatigue like that, once I get to the point where I'm compromising my form, that's when I take a break, you guys. I don't just push through it and count half reps.
20.
Yeah,
I did it?
you did it with 2 seconds
Oh
to
my
spare.
gosh,
Proud of you, Drew.
Oh my gosh, look at these.
That's so awesome. Yeah, you're, oh my God. If you guys could see Drew's veins right now,
Oh
they're
my
like
gosh.
exploding out of his arm. Here, stick them out. See if we can get that on
Stick 'em
camera.
out.
That's crazy. I never seen anything like that in my whole life.
It's so
Holy
awesome.
cow. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane.
Do not try that at home unless you work out a lot. I like to challenge myself sometimes. Natalie motivated me yesterday's workout.
Yeah.
So, that's what's great about these workouts, you guys, is, you know, if you do pick up the pace, you can get the benefits of both cardio and resistance training in one. Now, what I did, you know, probably wasn't recommended for everybody just because of how fast I was moving, but I did focus on keeping my form nearly perfect on each movement, right? So I wasn't compromising my form too much or losing strength in my core. I kept my butt squeezed the entire time and focused on the mind-muscle connection. It will be hard to eat tonight. It will be hard to scratch my head.
Now, if you guys are done, feel free to go ahead and fast forward to the cool down. You don't necessarily have to watch Lynn and I finish.
Yeah.
And you
And if
guys
you guys-
might still be on round 2.
And if you're red and you beat my time, you let me know because I want to know.
Yeah,
Someone
and
beat
what
me.
weights you use.
Yeah,
You
because
did
I
it.
was using hundreds, I think. Oh my gosh. Oh,
job,
the
you
blood
guys.
is just engorged
That's crazy.
in my arms.
And
right now.
I don't know if I've ever seen your arms
Really?
that vascular. Yeah, ever. That's
It's
crazy.
crazy. Oh, it's hurting now though. It's starting to The adrenaline wore off.
Good job, guys.
All right, you guys. If you're done, feel free to skip ahead to the cool down. I'm gonna have a tough time.
Counts, you guys. Quality over speed. Make sure you're using full mobility. Every rep counts.
Oh man, that was a good one.
Good job. Breathe through the movements.
Oh, good job, guys. If you're done, grab a drink of water. It's really important that we hydrate ourselves after these really tough workouts. Oh,
It's gonna be so
done.
hard to
10 minutes
stretch.
exactly.
Dang, girl. Nice job.
You
That was a
too,
good pump.
Lynn. Awesome.
It's a good pump.
Good job, you guys. I'm so proud of you. If you guys did every single workout this week, please leave a comment so we can congratulate you, because this was this was a really hard week for all of us. It was really, really tough. After every single workout today, we just laid on the ground and wanted to die. And so trust me, we feel your pain. Like Lynn thought she was going to throw up.
Oh, yeah.
Afterwards, we got done with that workout and
I
she's
just
like,
laid there.
I literally can't move. So, we want you guys to know that, one, we understand how you feel, and two, we're just so proud of you, especially those of you who logged in every single day. So, I love you guys. Good job, guys.
Good job, almost there.
You want to make sure that you're still kind of moving your body. You don't want those muscles to tighten up before we get into our cool down.
That's two.
Almost there.
Yeah, get it, girl. Get it. Go, go, go. Woo! High
Just over
five
11
if you
minutes.
can. Low
Low
five.
five.
Jinx.
Low five.
All right, guys, we're going to go into our cool down stretches. We're going to start with a bicep stretch. You guys want to do the arms out? No.
So this one,
All right.
because this one I definitely need to stretch it out. This one stretches your bicep out more. So bring your elbow, dig it into your stomach, and use that as leverage to straighten out your arm. What you want to do is grab your wrist, bend it backwards right here, and as you use your stomach as leverage to straighten out the arm, bend that wrist backwards a little bit until your arm is completely straight. And if you did this right, you should feel a nice, good stretch in your bicep muscle here. I know for me, I definitely have to pull on my wrist hard to try and straighten my arm, because my arms just want to stay like this. You'll see,
This is like the T-Rex.
yeah, you see a lot of bodybuilders that aren't very flexible. They're stuck like that. So that's why I definitely recommend stretching. Other side, same thing.
I can't believe you did that in 7.5 minutes. That is impressive.
I don't know how that's possible.
I am seriously impressed. Actually.
No, there was no bro reps either. Full reps.
I know. I was watching
I
that.
like that. There's no bro rep.
No, you really did have perfect
Mhm.
form too. Like
Yeah.
it would have been so easy to just do scooping curls like
Yeah.
this. You weren't.
Yeah.
It was good. Oh, end of the
Oh.
week. How does it feel?
Tricep stretch. Oh my gosh.
So what you guys are gonna do is put your arms just like we're showing you here. You're gonna kind of walk your fingers down your back, and with this hand, push your arm backwards so you feel a really deep stretch here in your tricep.
Oh,
Man.
what a good way to end the week, though, you know? What a good way. It's like you're not going to be able to lift any of the all the food that everyone tries to get you to eat on the weekends, where we always usually overeat.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't lift the food to my mouth.
Feed me. Feed me and tell me I'm pretty.
Exactly. That's all I want in my life.
Oh, I will not be able to wash my hair. Ladies, dry shampoo. That's going to be your
All
answer the
you
next
need.
couple days. All right, we're going to do a shoulder stretch. So what you're going to do is take one arm, reach it across your body with your other arm, push that arm backwards so you feel a really deep stretch here in your shoulder. And you don't want to just be standing here like this. That will not stretch. You really need to actively stretch to the point where it's slightly uncomfortable. That's when you know that you're actually stretching the right way.
Yeah, for me, I even pushed myself really hard, and I was the last to finish. So do not be discouraged if it took you twice as long as Drew to finish. That was a tough arm workout, man. These workouts, these are the hardest workouts I think we've had in like the last 2 months. It was this week. If you guys agree, let me know in the comments.
All right, you guys, give yourselves a pat on the back.
Can.
Yeah. We love you guys. We're so grateful to each and every one of you, and I hope that you truly, genuinely feel that, because we genuinely mean it when we say it. We love you guys. We hope you have a wonderful weekend, and definitely make sure that you click play on Monday, because we have a whole new week of crazy workouts for you that we can't wait for you to try. See you then.
See you guys.
I want to quickly talk to you guys about loving yourself throughout the process. And self-love is a topic that we've been seeing a lot more of, but people are still struggling with it, and it will be a constant struggle. It's something that I even work on every single day, but it's one of the most crucial components to your overall health and wellness and your success. One of the ways I like to explain to clients of why it's so important, a lot of clients think it doesn't matter what I think about myself as long as I'm still doing the workouts. It doesn't matter what I think about myself as long as I'm still eating healthy, and that's simply not true. Aside from the obvious attitude change and different things that come with loving yourself, the biggest thing I like to tell people is imagine that there's someone standing next to you all day, and all day they're telling you, you're fat, you're ugly, you're not good enough, you shouldn't be eating that. The workout you did today was terrible. You didn't push yourself hard enough. Compared to if someone was following you throughout the day saying, great job, you're giving it your all, you're trying really hard, I think you're doing amazing. I'm glad that you got up. It's great that you even tried to do that workout today. I know you're really tired because you were up all night with your kids. How do you think your body would react, and how do you think you would react having those two different people following you throughout the day? Well, they are, because it's you. You guys, you're following yourself, you're with yourself throughout the entire day, and it's like someone is following you, feeding you a script inside your head. And if you don't think telling yourself that you're not good enough, or you're fat, or you didn't do a good enough job in the workout is affecting you, you're completely off. So imagine how you treat your best friend. What would you say to your best friend? Would you tell your best friend that they were fat or that they weren't doing good enough? Of course not. You would tell them that they are amazing, that they're beautiful the way they are, that they're making progress, that you're proud of them. And you have to remember that you are your best friend. So every day when you wake up, I want you to say 5 kind things about yourself. I do 5 positive affirmations every morning before my feet even touch the ground. And all throughout the day, if I hear any negative self-talk coming up, I remind myself that I am my best friend, and what would I say to my best friend? And throughout that process, and by loving yourself throughout this whole journey, you will come out such a better person.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being a part of Dollar Workout Club. We really love you guys here. Don't forget to follow us on social media at the handles below.
And the best way to get in touch with us is to leave a comment in the section below, in the comment section below. We read all the comments, and that's the best way to get a response or an answer from us.
Yeah, and don't forget the hashtags, you guys. Hashtag Dollar Workout Club, hashtag DWC recipes when you try the recipe of the day, hashtag DWC workouts when we're killing
hashtag.
it. Hashtag. Let's do this.
Hashtag
No, we
Team
love you guys. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.